Hello and welcome to another video about the world of cryptocurrencies. This time I will not talk about a coin or an exchange. Instead, I want to show you what happens when you analyze the predictions of famous crypto YouTubers with the tools of math. The idea is that if you were able to find the YouTuber who predicts the market better than anyone else, it would be as if you found the goose that lays golden eggs, the digital cash cow, the license to print money, the gravy train, the El Dorado of crypto trading, simply the one. But don't call him Neo, that could lead to confusion. The nice thing is that it is in principle quite easy to quantify the performance of a YouTuber who gives predictions. So, who can tell the future the best? First, let's talk about the math. We need to find an equation that quantifies the made predictions. For this, I will use a slightly modified version of the performance. As the name says, the performance describes how good or bad a coin develops in relation to the whole market. Thus, the performance of the coin is the development of the price of the coin minus the development of the whole market. If we go into more detail, we would need the current coin value, let's call it A1, the value of the coin when the video was uploaded, let's call it A0, the current crypto market cap, R1, the cap when the video was uploaded, R0, and the time in days since the video was uploaded. The reason why I also need the time is that I will compare coin predictions from different times, and it would be unfair if we would compare the performance of a coin that was promoted last week with a coin that was promoted a month ago. This is also the reason why I talk about a slightly modified version of the performance. So, what we see here is A1 minus A0, which is just the development of the coin in the amount of days that it had time to blossom, divided by A0. This gives us the factor of growth of the coin. It is the same for the market cap, and if we subtract this value, which is simply the performance of the market, from the performance of the coin, we get the clean version of the coin performance. Now we can simplify this equation, which I have done, and at last we will get A1 divided by A0 minus R1 divided by R0 times 1 over T. Let's do a simple example. Here we see the price growth of one of my favorite coins, Enigma, within the last month. It started at a price of 58 cents, and now it is $6.77. Here, in comparison, is the development of the whole market cap. It started at $426 billion, and now it is $49 billion. The time that we look at is 30 days. If we enter now these values into our equation, we get $6.77 divided by 58 cents minus 749 billion divided by 426 billion times 1 over 30 days. This gives us a performance of 0.33 per day, or a performance of 33% per day, which is amazing. Here we can see now the results for some large crypto YouTube channels. I analyzed the predictions from In It for the Money, Altcoin Buzz, Crypto Crow, Crypto Gurus, Crypto Nick, David Hay, Keith Waring, Superman, Udemy, and The Right Trader. What you can see is the daily performance in percent of a coin, which is of course averaged over the time, displayed against the days since the coin was promoted. As you can see, here is one prediction of CryptoNick about 300 days ago, and here, for example, is one prediction of In It for the Money about 70 days ago. As you can see, here's a great cluster, and we don't really see a trend. We just see that it widens when it comes to earlier dates, which is because if you give a coin only a few days to develop, you will get a larger spread. If we average now the results for each YouTuber over all of the promoted coins, we get this ranking. On place 9, CryptoNick. On place 8, The Right Trader. Then Altcoin Buzz, Keith Waring, Superman, Udemy, Crypto Crow, David Hay on place 3, In It for the Money, one of my personal favorites, on place 2, and on place 1, Crypto Gurus, with an average performance of 17.3% per day. That means that if you would have invested into every coin that he promoted on the day that he uploaded the video, you would have gained 17.3% of your investment each day. The errors that are displayed are just standard errors. If you are interested into the statistics, please ask in the comments. I will answer or give you advice where you will find a good answer. So, of course, this procedure is not perfect. There are flaws. First of all, I only considered a low number of samples. Here, luck and bad luck could play a big role. Then, I only considered the initial predictions. If, however, the YouTuber would later say, okay, now is the right moment to sell the coin, this advice would have been neglected. Last but not least, please keep in mind that these results are only a snapshot. It is, of course, averaged over several days or even several months, but the ending point is today. Maybe tomorrow it could look a little bit different. However, what do the results tell us? Even though it is only a snapshot, the average performance is a great indicator for the promotions. If you then find a YouTuber with a good average performance, you can use his or her promotion videos to filter the greatest scum. you would get a selection of coins which you could take a deeper look into. So, however, do not follow blindly. Always inform yourself. As you could see, there's a large spread for the predictions, and there are coins in between them which perform much worse than the whole market, even though the average performance of the YouTuber is good. Last but not least, never invest only into a single coin. Always diversify. There is, as I said, a large spread. So, we are at the end. I wish you a nice week, good luck with your investments, and thanks for watching.